Hey there everyone, I'm Taryn. All of you Black Desert fans rejoice because it is officially coming to the West. We also have some other amazing news, so let's begin.
FreeMMOStation.com. Free to play unlimited.
It's time to pop the champagne because Black Desert officially has a North American and European publisher. And the winner is...
Pearl Abyss has finally confirmed that Black Desert has a Western publisher, and the developer wasn't kidding when they teased us a while ago by saying it was a familiar name. Well, you can bet it is, since it's the same publisher that is handling the game in South Korea, Daum Communications. This is a very unusual situation, but we're hoping that will make the transition smoother. Black Desert is published by different studios in Russia and Japan, but Daum takes the bigger piece of the pie by also scoring in North American and European markets. There's still no clue on the release date, but we got the date for the third Korean closed beta, late August or early September.
Mabinogi Heroes, the game you may know as Vindictus, is getting a new character, Arisha, so let's take a look at her.
For now, we're only getting some teasers from Nexon, but no official reveal on Arisha, so she may be subject to some slight changes. Her main weapon is a long blade, and this has quite a lot of variations. We'll leave you with a sexy little dance and a few teasers, but also with the likelihood that it will take a damn long time to welcome her on Vindictus, the North American and European version of Mabinogi Heroes.
League of Legends is still the real deal as far as MOBA games go, and it won't be the new cinematic trailer which has my favorite girls Ari and Zyra in it that will contradict us.
Called A New Dawn, this trailer offers over 6 minutes of amazingly scripted scenes with some of your favorite League of Legends characters. It's pretty awesome and worth checking out even if you're not a fan of the game. Trust me guys, it's pretty darn amazing. There's also behind the scenes video if you're interested in learning a bit on the creation of the cinematic.
The North American version of Dragon Nest just added a new character to its roster. Say hi to the Assassin.
The Assassin is a strong and agile character who also employs sneaky tactics. He uses skills like Dirty Trick, which allows the Assassin to toss dirt in the enemy's face, and Fan of Blades, a skill that has the Assassin tossing throwing knives in all directions. Check out the official website for more details on this class. Dragon Nest still is one of our favorite action MMORPGs, and we're dying to get details on the sequel, which will be open world and lose the anime graphics, featuring visuals closer to Vindictus.
Tera Rising just received its largest update ever, a whole new continent and a whole new level cap. However, it is only for Korea so far.
Just like we previously mentioned, the Tera update is here for Korean players and hopefully by the end of the year, North American players. The update is called Transcendence: The Forgotten Continent, and it brings a new continent along with 7 new dungeons, 5 of them being endgame dungeons, among other additions including new skills and more. There's also a new raised level cap, which is now level 65. You're watching a trailer highlighting the new continent.
We had a lot of awesome first looks within the last few days. The Stalker shooter Survarium and the Bleach Online MMORPG are just a few.
That's not too different from other MOBAs, like every other MOBA. But what is different is that you actually wear them. You do have jungle space, but it's in dungeons. It's like instance areas. You do have lanes and creeps, but you only have 1 tower. And the creeps are also really hard to kill. I just don't like recoil. I don't like all sort of like the artificial difficulty where it comes with aiming. I don't really enjoy stuff like that. So personally for me, the PvP isn't really where I was feeling this game. I wasn't really digging it, but I did like the atmosphere and everything. Also, you awake with amnesia, you figure out the world around yourself through these text-based quests. No cinematics really, no voice acting, nothing like that. So different characters really have no game impact whatsoever. It doesn't matter who you choose, you just do the same things. It's also true that choices...
This week, everyone's gonna be kung fu fighting over our quiz. Can you guys guess which game we're talking about?
It's a very fresh martial arts game involving swords and other weapons. Pretty easy, don't you think? The first one to write the answers will see his or her name featured in the next free-to-play unlimited episode.
Another day, another MOBA, but wait, don't go. Gigantic actually looks like a beautifully drawn cartoon that adds a pretty cool idea to the mix.
Gigantic is a free-to-play 5 vs 5 team action game from Ortega and indie studio. The first thing that struck us is just how beautiful the graphics look. It's like the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker had a baby with WildStar, and we can't help but mention its beautiful character design. It's truly stunning. But the twist in this game is, unlike other MOBAs, you won't be taking down a boring enemy base, but a really impressive and surely very angry monster guardian. This should make things pretty exciting. If you're a MOBA fan but you want something refreshing and that looks good at the same time, then sign up for the alpha. We're confident this game could turn out to be gigantic. Pun intended.
Alright, my loves, that's it for this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Make sure to stay tuned next time, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. Bye!
Fear power!
It's time to pop the champagne because Black Desert... It's time to pop the champagne because Black Desert officially has a North American and European. It's time to pop the champagne because something. The North American version of Virgin. We had a lot of awesome first looks within the last few days, with the highlight being the creepy MOBA Deadbreed.